Hello friends, in this video you will see the working of numeric functions or date or time functions. Let's start with numeric functions. Numeric functions are those functions that accept numeric values and after performing some operation it will return numeric values. So let's start with numeric function. The first function is mod. This function is used to calculate modulus or remainder between two numbers. When we divide 13 by 2, so our remainder will be 1. You can use this mod function by using % symbol, so it will also return the same result, or you can perform mod like this. So this function basically used to return the remainder or modulus. Our next function is power. This function returns x to the power y, that is a number x raised to the power y. Let's calculate the power 2 to the power 3, so it will return 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. You can also use negative numbers, so it will return -8. If your power is in negative numbers, so it will return 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So if power is in negative, so divide it 1 divided by 4, so it will return you 0.25. Let's take one more example. If you use 2 comma -3, it means 2 to the power -3. It means divide 1 by 8. 2 to the power 3, that is 8. So divide 1 by 8, so it will return 0.125. You can also use negative numbers from both sides, or -3, so it will return 1 divided by 8, so your result will be in minus. Next function is sine. This function returns sine of a given number. If your number is less than 0, it will return -1. If number is equal to 0, it will return 0. If your number is a positive number, it will return 1. Now let's understand two important numeric function, that is round or truncate. Now let's understand the working of round function. Round function returns a number rounded off as per given specification. For example, if my number is so it will round this number up to 2 decimal places. So it will read 6 or 7, so it will return 35.67 because here is the third digit is 2, which is less than 5. If your number or digit more than 5 or equals to 5, it will add in the last value. So here the number is less than 5, so it will do nothing and it will return 35.67 up to 2 digits. Now if my digit is equals to 5 or more than 5, so it will round off this one, so it will add 1 in this digit, so my number will be 35.68. You can also use round off function with negative arguments. For example, if your number is and -1, so it will read first digit from the left side of decimal, so it will make it 0. Why? Because my number is greater than or equal to 5, so it will return 540, because if your number is in negative value, so it will add 10. Let's take one more example. Here is my number, and round off this number up to 1 decimal places, so it will round off 4, because this is less than 5, so it will give 12.3 only. Let's take one more example. If you used 14.756, round this number up to 2 decimal places, so it will return 2 digits after your decimal and read this digit which is more than 5, so it will add 1 with the last value, so it will return 14.76, because it will add 1 if your number is greater than or equals to 5. So this is the working of round function. Now let's see the working of truncate function, how to use this truncate function. Select truncate. Truncate function returns a number with some digits truncated. For example, if my number is 25.98, so it will truncate my number up to 1 decimal places and return 25.9. If it is less than, if it is -1, so it will truncate this number from left side of decimal and returns 20. Truncate function will truncate this number. If your number is greater than or equals to 5, it doesn't matter, it will shorten the number. So that's all the numeric functions. Now let's see date or time functions. Date functions operate on values of the date data type. For example, the first function is CURDATE, which will return current date in the format year, month or date. Next is SYSDATE, which will return system date with current time. Next function is date function. Date function is used to extract date from SYSDATE function. So it will return date only. In the same manner, you can use month function, which will return the month from the date passed. So my date is current date, that is system date. So my month is 8 from my system date. Next is, let's see the month name, that is August. Let's check the day, from SYSDATE, so it will return day part of your date. That is 27. You can also use year function, which will return year part of your date, so it will return only year, that is 2021. You can also check day name, which will return the name of the weekday, that is Friday. You can also use day of month, so it will return the day of month, that is 27. If you want to see the day of week, so it will return day of week, that is 6. You can also check day of year, so it will return day of the year. You can also use now function, which will return the same result as system date. So these are the numeric functions and string functions. So just try these functions. If you have any doubt, you may write an email. Thank you for watching this video.